Hey guys, and welcome to another film review. This time it's Ilford Delta 400. Ilford sent us 2 rolls of 24 exposures, which was nice. So I took it with me to France and I documented a journey that I made in this car, basically. These photos are actually the photos I'm going to use for my final piece in my first year of my photography degree. I've printed them 12 by 16 in the darkroom. I developed the film myself, as I do with all my black and white film now. Oh, and I exposed them all at ISO 320. And the camera I was using is this Leica 3C. So the first image that I took was, as I was documenting the journey, I thought I might as well get a photo of the vehicle that I was going to be doing the journey in. Unfortunately, it's a bit dark, but this whole series of photos fits together as a sequence. They're all quite dark because it's winter, it's snowing, there's mist everywhere, and I thought, as long as they're all quite dark, I'll make them dark afterwards, then they fit together, and that's fine. This one, though, unfortunately, is out of focus. I did try to focus on the car itself, because that's what you want to look at when you look at the photo, but I was in a rush, my dad was waiting for me, and I thought I better not take too much time, and I accidentally focused on the building behind it. That one is a bit blurry. I set the shutter speed to quite a slow shutter speed for this one, and this one actually, so that I could show the movement of the car and add some sort of motion blur in there as well. So yes, that is on purpose, and no, that's not an excuse. So a lot of these were taken in the middle of fog because we were driving through the fog. I've actually made a book out of this sequence of photos as well. And it's basically, I documented my journey on the way up the hills in order to find snow. That's literally it. It's quite simple, but I quite like it. So this is the bridge. Again, quite dark, but they fit together as a sequence, as I said. Someone said it kind of looks like a tiny version of the Brooklyn Bridge. It kind of goes over a river, it's quite cool. So these photos, we're driving through the woods. I think this is my favourite photo out of the sequence. I like the way the snow is kind of blurry and it falls past the lens as we're driving forward, and then your eyes kind of follow the road. So there's some pictures of snow. The film itself, although it says fine grain on it, it does actually have quite a bit of grain, but it's a really nice grain. It's not like, it's nice to look at. The grain is nice to look at, and it's definitely still got the film aesthetic. Otherwise, what's the point? You might as well just shoot digital. The combination of this camera's lens and the high quality film makes for a really sharp photo with lots of detail. So I took basically, nearly all the photos were taken from inside the car, and so I wanted to get kind of the windscreen wiper blade in the photo, and most of them taken on the road as well. That's out the back of the car. I thought I'd try a different angle. That one didn't turn out so well. Yeah, it's just, I never really use film for landscapes. I tend to do more close-up, sort of around within 10 meters of the camera basically for film, but this one's quite nice. I like the way the light kind of shines off the road, and because it's a sort of dull overcast, there's a bit of detail loss in the highlight there, but because of the dull overcast, it's like a big giant diffuser that just makes some soft light everywhere, which is really good. This is an old castle near us, and I thought I'd get out to get some photos of the car itself. I thought it would make a change from being inside the car all the time. And this is probably my second favourite photo. Again, I like the way the snow is falling down in front of the lens, and I love the detail in the trees. Black and white worked really, really well for this shoot. This one's a little bit underexposed, but it's in the woods, so you can't really help that anyway. That one's blurry. We're driving probably quite fast. Again, driving through the mist. And that's it. So thanks for watching. It's definitely a really, really nice film. I'd definitely use it again. I'd expose it at ISO 320 again next time. I definitely wouldn't expose it at 400 because I just think it would be a bit too dark in most situations. But yeah, I think that's about it. I probably missed loads of stuff that I wanted to say as usual, but that happens. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next video.